All right, welcome everybody to round 4. We've got 5 versus 6. Team Eternal Journey versus Team Eternal Journey. Fighting for that wild card slot. AsheAcer on the play is going to go Black Hall War Leader into Milos. That's a pretty strong curve. That's a pretty strong 2-3 for an aggro deck. But AlexFiero got that harsh rule sitting in hand as well.
Yes, AlexFiero have quite different version of Argent Port than anything else.
Mhm.
First of all, he clears out at 7 with Massive Greatsword, and not at 5 like other decks. And second, he have Hatch Rule, free Hatch Rules main deck, which is very interesting considering like all of his units also cost 5 or less. But we'll see how it plays out. As you can see here, War Leader kind of got out of control. It's already 4-5, and so it adds 2-2 to all units that you draw. Interestingly, Champion is not activated in any of the direction because AsheAcer only have 2 fire and 2 shadow.
Right, 2-2, yeah. And there's that harsh rule for AlexFiero. Goes down to 7, but hits that harsh rule.
Yes, and Harsh Rule thankfully leaves 4/1/1 Valix remaining.
It is
But
interesting.
AsheAcer,
Yeah, AsheAcer
interesting.
has a lot of ways to deal damage, though. 2 copies of Jack and a Vicious Highwayman can push damage through if AlexFiero doesn't have lifesteal. Even without dealing
Yeah.
combat damage, they can pick away with this.
Yes, and AsheAcer can basically kill one of those 1/1s with Vicious Highwayman and get quick draw out of the deal. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be able to be killed by other 1/1s.
Right.
Same turn.
Now, AlexFiero does go and grab Hidden Road Smuggler and grabs Silverblade Menace with that, which can gain health. Not very much, but can gain health. And look at this, a torch off the top. Is that just it?
No, he still needs one more power.
Oh, he needs one more power. Right, he has to pay for that ability. Yeah. Oh, wow.
But with no, like, you have to play Greatsword, and I guess you can't do it because there isn't depleted power. You have to play Greatsword here. Or I guess you can also play what it's called. Wait. Yeah, Silverblade Menace.
Silverblade Menace, yeah, that can drain. Right now, it can drain for 2.
Yeah, I guess Greatsword is better. It's less risky.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ash is going to attack with that Jack. I guess it's going to die to the Greatsword anyway, but if it dies to the Greatsword, you do 3 damage. All right,
Yeah, well, Greatsword will die here.
Gonna torch the Greatsword, but now the
Menace.
Silverblade Menace gonna drain for 4. So AlexFiero all the way back up to 7. Man, AsheAcer was close, but now AlexFiero is 7 with 3 units out on the board.
I guess AsheAcer decided that his best outs was just to play to draw cards and not try to go for Vicious Highwayman first. But yeah, I think there is not much now he can do. Mandeville can get rid of this Vicious Highwayman
Yeah.
and also leave.
I'm just gonna stay back with a 5/5 lifesteal.
Interesting, but with open contract, you now
Oh, it's 4 or
kind
less.
4 or less,
Can't
right?
kill the Mandevilla. Look at that open contract. Can't kill the Mandevilla. That's brutal.
Yeah, that's true.
And now this 5/5 lifesteal is gonna have. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
That
bombs.
would have been
How could we?
brutal. But it's not going to kill AlexFiero thanks to going up 7 to that Silverblade Menace. Wow. And
I
Airmont's
guess
design is going to take it out. Now you're going to be able to gain 5 more. Wow, that was close.
I wonder how many more bombs are there.
Yeah,
I
how
guess
many hit? I think it was just the one.
just the one. I guess
I
yes.
think Milos only hit once. Now you also have research lab here too, right? Because that can make this a 10-10. Yeah, wow. So AlexFiero
Quite a
gonna win
game.
that one, but what a game! That was so close.
Actually, Skullbreaker also has this combination of Deadly and Overwhelm, which helps push a lot of damage because you only lose 1 damage per blocker. So if, for example, it's got buffed by, say, Black Hole War Leader or some Warcries out of Vicious Highwayman, it can push that last several points of damage as well. But yeah, basically, AsheAcer had not enough power, I guess, in the early game, and that was the problem.
Yeah, well, they even on that turn with Jack, when they drew the torch, they were 1 power away, I think, from Jack plus torch for lethal that turn.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oof.
Or like if the bomb was drawn like a couple of turns earlier.
Right. Or if the bomb was drawn earlier, that would have done it too. So lots of chances there for AsheAcer, but not quite. Couldn't get quite across the finish line there. AlexFiero is just gonna. That's when you breathe a sigh of relief there and just go, whew, that was escaped with that one. Waiting for our players to get back into their game 2 there. Hi, that was pretty quick, so I highly doubt there's been any results from the backup tables, but we'll check just in case here. Round 4. Old Rich is up 1 game. Phoenix is up 1 game. Duocat is up 1 game. RNG and Joltaires have not finished, and Gozu and Reason have not finished a game. The Stones card deck looks cool, though.
It looks cool, but it kind of need to win quite quickly, or it doesn't have to like. If there is only like several points of damage it needs to deal, it can sometimes find them.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's turn 5 and opponent is like stabilized on board and it's on like 15, you probably already lost this game.
That is true. All right, let's see. They're taking a while to jump back in, so let's see if we want to hop just to get a sneak peek at another one while we're. Oh, there they go. They are in, so let's hop right in. Their game 2. All right. Here we go. AsheAcer, open contract, shakedown, and keeping it. No units.
I guess. I mean, shakedown gives Nightfall, so you kind of hope to draw them.
There's no units in this hand.
And you do not have units that you want to play in turn 1 anyway. All your units are 2 or more. Actually, mostly 3 or more.
Yeah, fair enough. It just seems wild to be looking at a Stone Scar aggro deck with no units in hand and keeping it. So shakedown.
And you kind of removing all the early game from your opponent.
That's true. That's true. Gonna drop a 3-drop, and then we're gonna see another one and take care of that second 3-drop. And okay, those are gone. But AlexFiero now has Know Thy Enemy and Harsh Rule and Valkyrie Enforcer, and still no units.
Still no units for. Yeah, I guess his gambit hadn't played out as he wanted. I guess they need 4-drop now, or it would be not fun.
I'm gonna hit with this Annihilate, so that's gonna keep AlexFiero from getting a board. But all right, Skullbreaker, a unit was drawn.
But I mean, with open contract, you can also get rid of any blockers that your opponent plays.
Yeah. It's true. You got Torch and open contract, but I'm not necessarily worried about getting rid of blockers. It's more of having units to play.
So you know, okay, opponent goes to what 14, but 15 actually. But harsh roll and yes, I think it is quite unlikely for. AsheAcer have any chance in the game because there is 2 city.
Well, there's button chops can do some
Oh, okay.
damage. I
Yes,
mean, your
and
opponent's down at 9. You got a torch. Virtual
okay.
6. AsheAcer somehow making this a game.
Yes, I guess it still play CDT, and CDT can't be killed with open contract.
It cannot, and torch doesn't hit it either. So gonna go for the trade, follow up with a Skull Breaker. AsheAcer needs to like land one of these units. Enigma, thank you for the follow. Needs to like land a unit, have AlexFiero just go for a blocker that can be killed by open contract, and then try to just find another way to deal 3 damage.
Yeah, Vara is interesting because
So this does die to open contracts. That's exactly what Ash wants. If Ash can find, all right, if Ash can find 3 damage, game's over. Not quite.
I wonder if you prefer open contract here.
Yeah, I was wondering that too because Annihilate could hit more things, but you'd also don't want to.
And kill CDT, but it's kind of because we know the hand of AlexFiero.
Yeah.
Oh, Alchemist, old friend. Haven't seen.
Gonna have to open contract that. It's gonna hit AsheAcer, AlexFiero down to 5, but again, AsheAcer's just short. Oh, and the torch is gone now.
Yes, the torch is gone. And I guess it would be followed by Slay probably. Maybe not right away because you kinda can wait. And if there is a huge 4-drop, you'd rather slay it than or this, yes.
Oh yeah. And take care of that Milos. Yeah, you don't want those.
But yes, AlexFiero is again down 2, which is.
Oh, we've seen those bombs hit before. Well, so now
AlexFiero. No, there is no. Is there any bombs? Because AlexFiero wasn't hit.
No, I'm saying that AlexFiero did not want to get hit by bombs, so took out the Milos there. But this is I mean, AlexFiero now has an option. AsheAcer has an option again. Top deck Torch, top deck Jack, top decked. Open case.
Open contract. Top deck Annihilate, but no.
No, but now AlexFiero has a 7 power lifesteal, 7 attack lifesteal.
Yes, and with Enforcer, or you rather play Greatsword?
And a Greatsword, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Once again, AsheAcer within striking distance, but could not get those last few points of damage. And yeah, now drawing some power. Getting a little flooded.
It was basically AlexFiero what at 14, and AsheAcer had basically empty hand, and still it was quite a game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
AsheAcer had no creatures, remember, but still made this a game. But now drawing 3 or 4 power in a row is not going to do it.
All the power.
Wow. AlexFiero is going to take that one, and that was a huge win. Going to go to 3-1 on the night and going to jump a full point ahead in the wildcard race. So AlexFiero looking very pretty for the wildcard